Hi everybody! I wanted to take a second and really introduce myself and kind of take a minute and talk about the group, the 10-Day Clean Eating Group. My name is Elizabeth, or I also go by Beth. Really long story in college of how that all started. Anyways, feel free to introduce yourselves either in the comments or make a post or even make a video. I think it's really essential for everyone to get to know each other and be comfortable in the group. So I would really love it if you introduced yourself. Also, I also wanted to give you guys the option that you can invite anyone, friends and family that you think would be interested in this. Just add them and I'll okay them to the group, and I would love to have them in it. Alright, so I'll take a second to introduce myself. I'm currently engaged to my partner Jake. We've been together, I think, about 4 years. We don't really keep anniversaries. We're gonna get married in a year, this upcoming next October. So that's really exciting. The really fun thing about Jake is he is a chef at the Milwaukee Marriott downtown, and he has some really big strengths that I'm gonna play to towards this group and use him as a tool. One of the really cool things is he's really good at substituting food in a recipe to cater towards a diet. So like if you were gluten-free or if you were vegetarian, soy-free. I don't really eat a lot of soy at all, if any. Gosh, I'm trying to think. Or just even had just this flat-out allergy. He's really good at substituting a meal so that it can cater towards you. And I will be using Jake to kind of talk to him about ideas, or just if he has anything he wants to add. And I thought that was something really neat and kind of unique that I can offer. Anyways, I'm also a Beachbody fitness coach, and I currently am a foster care advocate in the system, which I'm kind of taking on a new role after adoption. And I also work as an assistant and nanny. Sorry about that. Anyways, this past September, Jake and I adopted our 2 boys. In September, they are currently 5 and 7 years old. And I'm also really blessed because they are not picky eaters. So yes, I mean, that's just a good thing. If you have kids, you just know. We live in Milwaukee. We previously moved here from La Crosse, Wisconsin, and before that I had lived in Brookings, South Dakota. Alright, so I kind of wanted to go back to the Beachbody for a second and explain a little bit about how I got started. So in my early 20s, I really took on to the party scene and the college atmosphere, and I was in a poor relationship. I wasn't taking care of myself. I really didn't know how, and I was thin. Like I was really thin in high school and really thin in my early 20s, and I was just kind of under the philosophy that it was never going to catch up with me, and if it did, I'll deal with it tomorrow. Like everything was pushed off. I was not making strides forward. Anyways, I kind of got out of that relationship. I didn't really end the bad habits, but I just really wasn't doing a lot, and oh my gosh, in like a year it hit me. Like I gained 30 pounds. I had never gained weight before. I had never had to lose weight. I didn't know how. I wasn't working out. I wasn't eating well, because I will admit it's really hard to feed just one person. I mean, not feed one person, but make a meal. Like it's so easy to just go get fast food or frozen food or boxed meal, but like it takes effort to grocery shop for one person and figure out how you're going to do it without having waste. So I ended up gaining a lot of weight, and I hated it and was sluggish, and like I just didn't even know how to get started. So about 3 years ago, my boss, who is kind of now my girlfriend, like we're very close, her and I sat down, and she had just had a baby a year prior, and she was like, all right, we're gonna lose this weight. So we planned on February because that's what worked for our schedules, and we just stripped our diet of everything. Like we had no soy. I mean, everything was the basics. 0 sugar. I mean, we were eating chicken, steak, veggies, and I think like 3 or 4 fruits only because of the sugar content in them. We did that for 3 weeks, and then we kind of wavered off of that. And I am not asking you to do anything that extreme. It was just like her and I we're results oriented, and we were like, let's do this now, and we want results now. And that was kind of 3 years ago. That was our mentality. Now I'm not doing that at all. So anyways, with taking out the sugar and really just getting to the core of a clean eating diet, I ended up losing 15 pounds on that. And then immediately I decided to start working out now that I had lost the weight, because I wanted to keep it off. And I was very concerned about that because I was going to New Zealand in the next month, and I knew I would be drinking wine and like really wavering from it, and I didn't want to put all that hard work to shame. So I did the T25 Beachbody program, which is 25 minutes, and I lost another 10 pounds, but it's hard with fitness to really say how much you lost because your body is just morphing and changing. Like, you're burning fat to build muscle. Like right now I'm heavier than I did back then, but I'm smaller and more compact than I am then from lifting. So I lost the weight, and then I just kind of kept on with my fitness and nutrition journey, and the habits really stuck. This summer I joined the coaching network because I really believe that I could help others achieve their healthy lifestyles. I have value to offer, and I love empowering others to achieve their goals. So to be more specific about my nutrition journey, just the nutrition without the fitness, now that I have been on this clean eating journey, it's still hard. Like, it's not perfect. Like, I have months that are really excellent and months that are kind of life happens. Or I'll get in the habit of having a few glasses of wine at dinner, which was like this past week. Or easy one, pizza with the kids. That's like the easiest one to get into the habit of doing, because we're all so busy that it's hard to like come home and be like, yeah, I want to cook. So we'll talk about meal prep, and I'm a really big fan of quick, easy recipes. Just something that, like, even if you meal prep for the week, let's say that you don't want to do it right now, because that happens to me all the time. Well, here's this quick, easy recipe of 3 ingredients that you can throw together so you don't waver off of it. Like, you still feel like you have options. I'm also a big fan of substituting because I have a family, and yes, our family eats really healthy, but sometimes just because of portion size, there are things I'm not going to eat. So it's like maybe the children and Jake have whole wheat noodles, and maybe I'm having shirataki noodles, and just substitutions like that I would really love to share with you guys. All right, so this clean eating group is kind of what you make it. It is things that have worked for me, sharing ideas and tips within ourselves and information. Then you are able to take that, tweak things to work for yourself, and make it your own. So, and I would love to assist you along the way. That is what I'm here for. Feel free to message me, ask me questions. I am very, very open. So kind of ending this, I would love for everyone to introduce themselves, and you're also welcome to invite friends and family that you think would be interested to join us. Keep checking this page for new posts and videos, and I cannot wait. I'm excited to start this week.